What's up here? What? Where'd you go? Oh my goodness. This is some tall grass, brother. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Left. Oh my gosh. Here it comes. Some really dark clouds coming. Stay. Stay. Lefty. Well, you just gotta stick your head out farther than me? Huh? Wow. The flag was just blowing the other direction. Excuse me. What are you doing? Excuse me. What are you doing? Can I rub that belly? Huh? Can I rub that belly? Hey, not the slippers. Not the slippers. Lefty. Lefty. Give me the belly. Go. Hey. Come here. That's a big boy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, okay, come on. Hi everyone. Mom's car makes some really odd noises. You hear that? So that's its startup routine. So it's running on battery right now. A little bit windy. I hope you can hear me well. So there's a front moving through, and it's going to go from the 90 degrees we had yesterday. It's going to drop down to like 70. So the humidity is dropping, but I've been running the fan. I've been running the Smartele fan out here on high with the ceiling fan. And to keep this thing running on high, I've got it plugged in to this power station so I can get some air moving through here. It was up to 98 degrees inside of here yesterday, and that was like 10 a.m. So I came out here, opened the window, aired everything out, got the fans running, and I've got it running again today, and it's keeping it mild in here, I should say. So our inside temperature is 79. The battery compartment, the sun is on it right now, so it's a little bit warmer. I just turned on the fan into the battery compartment, so that should cool it down. This truck sits in the sun until it gets into the early afternoon, and then it dips behind this tree over here for a lot of it. So it does get really warm in here in the morning if I don't keep this air moving. cube of chicken breast here. And I bore a little hole in it with the knife. So you got, there you go, there you go. Okay, there you go. Good boy. Look at that. What a good puppy. Loves the chicken. See, he's chewing now. I've been giving him little bigger and bigger pieces over the days. And he's doing some chewing. Okay, one more. One more. You gotta get it. Come on. There you go. I have been out here crawling around under the truck. I am trying to figure out how I can get airbags installed in this thing. It's really windy, but I'm going to take you guys out there to look up underneath to see what I'm up against here. And I'm going to ask for everyone's help that has done airbags on the E450 or 350 chassis from this year. Mine is an 02. So because of the ambulance box and its construction, the side frame mount bags that mount right over the leaf spring, they won't work. There's not enough room between the frame and the box for those to mount up in there. So those aren't going to work. So I was talking with a guy I know. He had done airbags on his similar rig, similar year, everything. And he did them side mount, but inboard on the frame. So not on the wheel side of the frame, but inboard of the frame. I can't do mine because my tailpipe, my exhaust pipe on the passenger side is right there along the frame. There's nowhere to put the airbag inboard on the frame. So I'm lost here. You know, I've looked at so many different airbag kits, and they all have a very similar mounting system. You know, a bracket kind of comes off the side and the top of the frame, and the airbag mounts there, so it's right next to the frame. But I can't do it on mine on either side of the frame. There's just no room. So I see that yesterday, and I'm like, there's got to be a way to do this. I mean, thousands of people have put airbags on these kind of chassis, I'm sure, right? So if you've done that, please send me a message, comment, email. You go to the website and send me an email through the website on the Contact Us page. So thecampulancement.com. Please send me a message and let me know which kit specifically you bought. The only place that I could put a bag, now that I'm thinking about it, the only place I could put a bag, see, I'm visualizing this as I'm talking to y'all, is directly under the frame. But that's such a short distance between the frame and the axle. How would that even be possible? Because I've looked at these kits, and you know, the airbag, it's a double bellow airbags. I'll throw some pictures on the screen. It looks pretty substantial as far as dimensions. Now, again, it's really windy out here, so I'm going to try my best. So I know there's a bunch of you out there that are going to know and recognize exactly what we're looking at here. Some of you won't, and I apologize for that. You're seeing the frame right there. So, you know, that's the frame. The bags that mount side frame, you know, would mount against this face. But you can see the box I'm grabbing. This is a big support beam that runs right along here. And between it and the frame is maybe 2 inches. So there's no way that a bag, side mount bag, you know, because it would have to be like right about here, right where the axle is. There's no way that one of those mount brackets would be able to fit up in there. That's the distance right there between the frame and this support beam for the box. So you can see it's pretty tight. Why does everything turn out to be so complicated? So there's the frame again, there's the leaf spring. Now let's try inboard. So you see my exhaust pipe right there? And it runs right over the axle, right where the airbag would need to be if it was mounted on the inboard side of the frame. So there's no way, I mean, it's right there. And this is factory exhaust. So there's got to be a way to do this, and I'm just missing it. There's the frame. You can see the frame bumper right there, that protrusion. And you're seeing, there's the axle. So if we had an underframe bag, it would go, I guess it would go like where that bumper is. And so how would it fit in there? That's such a tight area. I mean, just eyeballing it, it's 6 inches, 8 inches maybe. So a little frustrated. You know, I was expecting, you know, I understand how the airbag kits mount, so I was expecting to come back here, go pick up an airbag kit and throw it in an afternoon. And I still need that to happen, you know. I've got to get airbags on the back of this thing to overcome having that bike hanging off the back. Now I've been working on trying to trim down our weight, you know, especially out back behind the axle. So these airbags, from what everyone is telling me, are going to help to overcome having that bike out there. Now I know there's other things that can be done. It's a budgetary thing, you know. I can't get new leaf springs. I can't get the sway bar kits, those Hellweek sway bar kits. I would love to have them. I went and looked at them. I got the part numbers. It's just the cost, and I can't, in my budget, I can't do that. I'm going to go at this from a financial standpoint. What can I get maybe the most result for the least amount of money, I hate to say, and that's going to be airbags. You know, the kits I'm looking at, they range between like $3.25 up to $400. Let me get out of the wind here. What are you doing? How wrapped up can you get in your own leash, buddy? Always on the chipmunk hunting, huh? He beats up his grandma's flower bed over there and just no mercy. Oh, you got a fly? Yep, he's got a fly down there. So you're feeling good enough that you're fly hunting? He got away while you weren't looking. He got away. So actually, I've got my shocks. They're here. Let's take a look at these shocks and see what we got. Hi everyone. I'm thinking about going and getting a new floor jack. Someone's excited about it. I had a floor jack stands back at my house, and when I downsized, you know, it was a big, heavy, it was the gray Harbor Freight. I'd had it for years. So now it's obvious that I need one. I'm gonna try this later. Hi everyone. Today we're gonna do the drawing for the giveaway of the Smartele 16-inch battery-powered fan. I love that 12-inch one I have out there in the rig. I can't wait to be back out on the road to run that thing overnight off battery power. It moves so much air, it's so quiet. So let's go ahead and do the drawing here. I've got the screen being recorded. I'm going to paste the URL in here. Let's do the keyword here, which is SMARTELE. And let's see how many. Oh, they have a CAPTCHA here now. That's interesting. Get YouTube comments. Let's see how many of you entered. 614 entries. Outstanding. Let's go ahead and pick a winner. So many ads on this page. Bonnie Prather. Bonnie, congrats. Those Smartele fans look so nice. Great runtime, perfect for nomads. You said it. I couldn't have said it better. So Bonnie, get in touch with me and and we'll get this thing shipped out to you. If you didn't win this giveaway, everybody stick around. We do have some other items that we're going to be doing giveaways on while we're here in New York. One really special item that all of you are going to want to get entered for. So stay tuned for those upcoming giveaways. And I don't really put it in the titles of the videos because the last time I did that, you remember what happened? We got all those scammers just peppering the comments, trying to get you guys to send them shipping money because you were the winners. So this one, that didn't happen because I didn't use the word giveaway anywhere in the description or the video title. So what does that mean? It means you have to watch every video because somewhere in one of those is going to be some great giveaways. So thanks everyone for being here for the drawing. Let's get back to the video. So let's see what we got. Wow. Okay. These are Monroe Magnum. Wow, these are... It's the first time I pulled it out of the box. Holy cannolis. This is a shock. You know, I've seen like OEM shocks that are, you know, they're not the best quality. I mean, they're sufficient. So I got these because they're load helpers. And the cost, these were not expensive. I can't remember. I'll put the price on the screen here. Yeah, I got them from Rock Auto. I'll put the price up. They weren't any more than some of the other like OEM style. These are supposed to be some good ones. You know, they're geared towards RVs and load helping. And there's arrows on here to tell you that this is the bottom. Okay, did you get that fly? Loves fly hunting, huh? So if any of you have the answer to this for the rear airbags, ambulance specifically, but I'm sure other types of vehicles that use this chassis, because of the construction of the box, it doesn't allow you to put the outboard airbags like they're normally done outboard right over top of the leaf springs. But because of the box construction, there's not enough room. And I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that have run into this and you've overcome it. So send me any information you can that could help me get over this little hurdle. Once I have the airbags and these shocks installed, I'm going to feel a lot better because those were must-do items. I've got other things to do, but those were must-do, and I just want to get them out of the way so that I can, you know, get it off my mind and start working on some other things. All right, let me get this put back away for another day. There's my upcoming oil change, filter, fuel filter cap, exhaust back pressure valve sensor. That's the tube that goes to the exhaust pressure valve, block heater cable, idler pulley, tensioner, front sway bar bushings. I hope you're watching this, Tim. There's my boy hanging out in the garage. I just did his rinse for his mouth. There's the fallout right there. It's like a, you know, antiseptic rinse. It has like a minty smell to it, so I don't know. He doesn't seem to really like it. Let me see if I can get you a look at his tooth here. So you can see it's way, way better. It's now I know what I'm looking at. You know, it's healing right up. So that picture I showed you before, the first rinse that I did, that white looking stuff, that rinsed right out. I think it was like fat from the ground beef and everything. It just looked really terrible. That rinsed and ran right out of his mouth that first time. So we've been doing that rinse twice a day. So I do it after his breakfast and then I do it after his dinner to kind of rinse out his mouth. It's harder to get the squirts on his other teeth that were pulled, but I've been squirting it up in there. I just can't get it exactly right on it by sight, so I just have to hope that it's getting in there. So I'm really just kind of filling his mouth with that antiseptic stuff. But we have an appointment tomorrow morning, follow-up. So tomorrow will be exactly 2 weeks from when he had them pulled. The doctor's going to give him a look. He's still taking the antibiotics, but he's, way, way better. So I'm still wetting his food, and I've started just putting some chicken breast. Like, I cook some big chicken breast, and I peel, like the strings of chicken, and I throw those in with the wet kibble, and he eats it right up. So he's eating full food and doing really well. We just came back from our walk a little while ago. He just had his breakfast, so he's having his late morning little siesta out here right now. And I've been back and forth, in and out, fiddling around with stuff in the truck. I hope everyone had a great Father's Day. For those of you that are fathers, I know there's a lot of you out there just like me. Yesterday, Dalen came and took me to lunch. We went to a place up the road here. It's called Mission Barbecue. Really, really good. I'd never been there before. Good.
Happy Father's
Hi,
Day.
sweetheart. Thank you. See? She loves me.
What was that?
Look how pretty you are. What do you got? Cherry pie! My man! Oh. And beef jerky. Garlic honey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it from the flea market.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have like weed in it, does it?
No, unfortunately not.
You're on candid camera.
Hi.
Look, we're all here. Da, da, da. Oh, you don't want to be on camera, Mom?
No.
And the mission part of it has to do with like military mission. So the inside of the place is totally decked out with photos and memorabilia of both military and firefighters and police. There's a 6x6 out in the parking lot that they have painted all black. Really cool military vehicle. So excellent food, really great. Then we stopped on the way home at a ice cream place around the corner and got some big giant things of ice cream. I had a Oreo flurry, and she had this thing that when the girl handed it to her, I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks good. It was this giant thing of ice cream with all of this peanut butter stuff, and then chopped up little Reese peanut butter cup type things, just piled. And she got about halfway through it and handed it off to her grandma. She couldn't finish it. And I ate about half of my Oreo flurry and put it in the freezer, and I finished it up last night, though. Don't want to waste that kind of stuff. This was my Father's Day gift to myself. I visited Harbor Freight, had a coupon for that, and used their super 20% off coupon for the jack stands. I used to have all of this back at the house, but I gave it away when it was time to hit the road. This is, too big. That thing weighs easily 50 pounds. There's no way I can carry that with us. But to have it here when we're back in New York for doing work on the truck, and I'm going to store it over in Dalen's garage. She's got plenty of room over there, or down in her storage room in the basement. I got this so that I can do the airbag job. The beginning of the video that I shot a couple days ago was all about I cannot figure out how to get airbags in the truck. I figured it out. I was talking earlier in this video about mounting under the frame, and that's what I'm going to do. So there's a kit. It's the Load Lifter 5000. I think it's 87131 is the kit. It's the under frame kit, and it's specifically for this truck. It takes into account that you've got that exhaust pipe right there, and they also include a little heat shield that if you don't have the right amount of clearance between the airbag and that exhaust pipe, they have a little heat shield. Not always needed, but they have it just in case. So it's a kit that's specific for under frame mount. It's delivering today. That's why I got this jack, the jack stands, so that I can put it up, take the wheels off, and throw the airbag and those shocks at the same time, because you can reach them. You can reach the top mount from right in the wheel well, maybe even the bottom too. So I'm trying to make it as easy as possible on myself so that I don't have to lay around on the ground. So if you were already typing comments about how to do the airbag install, thank you. I was a little frustrated when I shot that earlier clip, but I'm really happy to say that I've got it figured out. And the kit was It was like $310, you know, not super expensive at all. So between those shocks, so I'm talking about like $430 for the shocks and the airbags, and I'm gonna put it all in myself. Then the truck's going up to the shop to get the rear end taken care of. The pinion seal, the fluid, have the brakes inspected. All of that's happening at the shop. Then we can dive in under the hood and get all the engine work done. And that's where my buddy Tim comes in. And again, Tim, I hope you're watching this.
There you go. That's a boy.
Everybody, thanks for watching. Everyone take care, be safe. We'll see y'all again really soon. You ready to go inside? Huh? Go work on the computer while it's chilly out here? Let's go inside. What are you doing? Lefty, it's 8 a.m. Why you all wackadoodle this morning, huh? What do you want? Oh, I can see it. You're in crazy mode, aren't you? What? Oh, I'm gonna get you. Not the sneakers! Hey! Not the sneakers! Dude, those are already getting worn out. I don't need you to send them over the Rainbow Bridge. Hey! Come on, bro! Get... I swear to goodness.